Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Tariq, I'm really glad we got enough time in the show left to introduce two more characters into the show, right? Right before the thrilling climax of the series and everything. Right?
Just why it's finally like at a point where...
And then we don't even focus on these two characters for the entire episodes, even though the way that the episode was previewed to us made it like they were going to be the focus point of the episode. I was legitimately cheated.
Also, I was
cheated.
It's just weird that, like, they fucking... this is killing me. This is actively hurting me. Like, it's so ridiculous, and I don't understand what, like... Why does this show continue to be this way, Like, it's not... it doesn't make sense. Why... We just finally got some resolution on, like, the big, oh, hey, nobody fucking knows the identity of the fucking dog, even though they fucking should have known this from day fucking one. But, like...
Oh, what do you mean? Jiru knew it was...
Yeah,
knew
I've been telling you guys all along. If only someone would actually listen to me.
Why do you guys look at me like I'm crazy,
Yeah.
What do you mean? You think I'm just making up people in my life that doesn't exist?
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you guys the truth, right?
Also, it's fucking... I didn't know that Inuzuka's village... Or, not Inuzuka, Jiro's village was called Kaka. Kaka Village. Look, Japanese is a phonetic language. I understand that it can mean any number of things, but it's just called Kaka. And the idea of a village called Kaka is just really funny to me. Just sounds like poopy.
Right.
Like, just... They just have to say it so many times in this, like, episode, just, like, say it, and it just makes me giggle. Like a stupid little child. But yeah,
Hey, it's Donbrothers, episode 45.
Yeah.
Kaka Village, Gaga Village.
Yeah. Oh, dear Gaga?
Boy, I actually forgot we still have to do part 2
did
of
we?
that, unironically. Shit. Yep, we still have never done part... Hey, for the audience, that is a behind-the-scene look at how our recording schedule is going on. And by January 2023, we still have not done Dear Gaga Part 2.
Yeah, it's because Dear Gaga Part 2 really is a fucking unnecessary thing. It really didn't... Because Part 1 really didn't fucking add anything, so why the fuck would we worry about Part 2? Also, so I'm looking at this... Okay, so I'm looking at this fucking... God damn it. I'm looking at the fucking title screen from this episode, and it says the two villages, at least for how it's been subtitled. But it literally says in Japanese, Kakamura, Gagamura. And I don't know if, like...
Okay.
And Mura is just, like, a word for village, but I've never...
Okay.
I don't know how they're getting the two villages as that, so I'm just gonna type that in and see if that's, like, a turn of phrase that I just don't know about. Let's see.
Right.
Gagamura, yeah, it's just pulling up the kanji, just fucking showing me Mura. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't understand. Look, I don't understand. Japanese has dialectical things. Maybe this is some fucking country bumpkin-ass weird shit. Where they say, instead of saying, like, Futari no Mura or something, Futari Mura, they go, Kakamura, Gagamura, and I go, what the fuck did you just say to me? Anyway, somehow, Inuzuka... Is there something that I'm missing that Inuzuka has a more of a relationship to this village than I know about? Or...
no, I think it's just like that, hey, look, Natsu
I think he's just... maybe he's just inspired by, like... Because he's looking at the Shina Naoki, like, manga to, like... try and see...
Yeah,
he's trying
that's what she said.
piece all the clues together. Once again...
the worst part is, he doesn't even know about the manuscript and the fact that that's where the clue is. Like, hey, that's where you're gonna find the treasure.
Fucking, what's her face? Goddamn... Yeah,
Haruka?
says that she told him about that whole situation.
No, didn't Haruka told that to the rest of the gang?
She says that once I told him about that, he started reading the manga.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But yeah, so all I can... Again, Inuzuka's the only one actually trying to solve the plot of this entire show.
I mean, yeah, because he wants to find his missing girl. He's actually been motivated by a plot, by like a plot device the entire show, right? Like, hey, I kind of want my missing fiance back, you know, right? Like Haruka's fucking character is like, oh, well, I got rid of the person that was calling of the imposter, so I don't have anything to do right now.
Yeah, I've literally solved my entire problem.
Shinichi has like no actual character growth or any character end goal. He's just like, boy, how can I feed myself today?
Without having to use money.
Right? Like that's his entire character arc, and fucking Kijino's fucking character arc is absolutely insane to the point where I don't like to discuss it.
It's actively a harm. Also, boy, the fact that this is meant for, like, again, Sentai is supposed to be like the more, for lack of a better term, childish of the tokusatsu like morning shows for kids.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. No. I mean, you're not wrong about that. It's actually how
right. But
it,
like, the entire Kijino arc is like, what impression does this give to children? Do they find this funny? Does this entertain them? What is happening here? What is this? Like, are
they going to get ideas on how to stop a woman from escaping?
Yeah, how are they processing this? Because this is a fucking insane thing to put on television directed at children. Meanwhile, but anyway, fucking, speaking of Kijino, there he is, fucking out here, angry as shit, fucking, Jesus Christ, like, God.
It looks like, oh, my wife disappeared again,
and hopefully she's not with another man again.
Right? And he's once again refusing to take the truth of being, right? Hey, look, right?
She's a bestial, you stupid fuck. Like, your wife's a monster.
Have you not figured it out? You know, right? The hits have been there the entire time, you know, right? Look, I might be a wanted criminal, you know, right? But I'm not a liar, you know, right? All right, and the worst part, so I don't remember if you were there for that episode, right? So one of the traits of Momori Taru is that he can.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I mean, I saw that happen when they had the random fucking like guy try to rob them, and he almost threw up fucking Knives Out style.
Right? Yeah. So Momori cannot tell a lie, right? Or else he just gets a bunch of stupid hiccups or some shit, right? But yeah, like Momori tells her that I don't know, he's telling the truth, you know? Right. And he's still like, oh, you know. But the worst part is Kijino knows this too, right? He knows that Momori can't tell a lie. And everything, but even then, he's still like, I don't believe you. You know, you're lying. You are saying a double negative.
Yeah, there's no way that you could possibly
me, you know?
No, I can't accept that she's a bestial. No, he's so fucking insane. Kijino's like just a broken mess of a person. But yeah, he decides to run off and be butthurt.
What? This is good. A good time for Shinichi to do a haiku. He's like, oh yes, boy, that man's mental breakup has inspired
that man's entire like world collapsing has inspired art from me. I would let me draw you in this beautiful display of words. Yes.
Right. Let me make a remix of his rant that he just said
let me look
on the Alex Jones show.
Oh man,
right?
Boy.
Well, I'm pretty sure someone has definitely made a remix of Kanye's rant.
I was about to say, can we? Let's see. I'm going to search that on YouTube.
Me too.
Kanye rant.
Wow.
Oh wait, did Bo burn him?
Oh wait, no, I forget. No, he sampled himself.
He sampled himself?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, so like, I think it was like I forgot about that. So I think it was like a few days after that whole Alex Jones rant, he dropped a new song on his Instagram where he sampled himself. Where he sampled his own rant on Alex Jones about Nazis and the Holocaust. It was really fucking awkward. Hey, here's the problem with Tariq. He made Graduation, right?
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, he did.
Right? But I was just gonna say, hey, look, let me see if I can find that remix, you know?
Yeah, I'm just there's so much shit like looking at it, like just going through YouTube. It's just boy. There's oh god. Oh man. Fuck. Anyway, fuck. I don't know. Shinichi sends him off with a fucking haiku. It's time for people to get on with their lives. Bestials are fighting each other, I guess. For some reason, don't really understand why the Natsumiho bestial is like fighting other bestials. But sure, I guess that's the thing. There's infighting.
Because it turns out, hey, look, there might be infighting now. All of a sudden,
Yeah,
right?
It's the sectarian violence of the cranes versus the whatever the fuck they are, boars. I don't remember.
Yeah, the cranes versus the cat.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, she's the crane and they're the cats,
yeah.
Right, yeah, and look, you don't know those classic that classic literary device of the cats and the crane.
I mean, hey, look, if I had a cat that could go out and like kill a crane, I'd let it go out and do that all the time for me, just for fun. Anyway, Taro decides to jump in and fucking...
Boy, I can find an article about people talking about it, but I can't find the actual sample.
Damn.
Fuck. It's...
Yeah.
Boy, look, it exists. I'll find it later at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah, look, hey, look, there's infighting now that's going on between the cats and the crane, right?
Yeah. And also, Taro finally... I mean, again, it's one of these things of like... There's something fucking like we're finally getting resolutions happening of people addressing each other directly and not just like dicking around and not saying anything. Taro's actually like, hey, there are actual problems here. Like, yeah, we don't need to spend time watching Haruka learn how to drive. He's just like, hey, this is actually fucking up two of my teammates' like lives, right? And she's like, oh,
yeah, right. Well, look, I finally got the team together.
She's like, oh,
right? I've been working hard for this, right?
That does seem...
This team building exercise finally worked out.
Yeah, that does seem problematic. Mm-hmm. Why don't you fucking figure it out then, huh?
Yeah, you're the leader, right? Aren't you the boss, right?
And then there's some shit about the fucking moon. Like, what? What the fuck does that mean? It's up to you to find out the answer. Bitch, we got 5 episodes left. Don't walk away from me. Don't you walk away from me and tell me some ominous shit about the moon?
Right, I'm assuming this is like some weird reflection type of...
That's would make sense.
Right, because like, isn't it like a pretty... Fuck, I forgot what
there's a folk tale or something about wanting to reach the moon, and I don't think it's Kaguya-sama, but something about wanting to reach the moon and then seeing the reflection in the pond, and fucking, I think it ends with the person drowning. But yeah.
No, what? Oh yeah, Sakasa Fuji, or something like that's what it's called, right? Let me link this.
Hold on.
Pew.
Not Sakasa Fujimoto. He's a professional wrestler, apparently.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I remember I was reading about this. Like, I heard about this recently. Yeah. Right, I'm assuming that's what she's trying to infer. I was like, hey, look, hey, don't just see hey, look, the real world might be fake, You might be in the Matrix,
Escape the Matrix. Don't get caught in Romania.
All right, look, right. It's like that. It's like that other famous saying, that other famous saying of fuck, where is it? Hey, the Matrix has attacked me, but they misunderstood. You cannot kill an idea. Right? That's what you try to say to
other crazy, or other, well, not crazy, other fucking things that some of the fucking things that are important quotes that they say. I do know how to administer CPR. However, I will not administer CPR unless you're a hot female. If you're some fat dude and you just had a heart attack and I don't really know you, you're gonna die. No, not even if you're a friend. And other quotes, because I found an entire article or list that someone had of 50 most outrageous and controversial quotes of Andrew Tate. Oh boy. Man. Yeah, ooh. So, boy, yep. Boy, real men cry and women can cry and men can cry too. There's nothing wrong with it. And there absolutely is something wrong with it. Life as a man is far more difficult than life as a woman. Oof. Depression is not real. That's just part of... I mean, he's got a whole quote there.
Oh, is that it?
No, it's depression is not real. Feeling depressed is real. So you can feel depressed, but you feel depressed, and that is natural, biological, evolutionary trigger for you to change something in your life. Boy. So if you're looking at this race thing, you feel like going on the street and marching, you need to drop that crap, get your money up, and transcend. Oh, boy. But... Yeah, oof. Boy, that's a bad person. That's a bad person. Anyway, speaking of bad people, Taro goes along with Jiro to the mountains, and also Inuzuka's here, trying to help bring the plot together.
I don't know. He's actively trying to solve the mystery, right?
He found the clues in the fucking manga.
Right? Yeah. The clue has been real obvious the entire fucking time. No one has, right? Because like I said, no one in this show is actively trying to solve this mystery. You know, right? Or look at the hints, or that's obviously out because the way that Future Haruka has made you say like, hey, you need to check my manga.
Look for the clues. I can't tell you directly, otherwise it'll as I've learned from Doctor Who, you can't fuck with fixed points in time, but the future can be changed.
Right? I thought like Haruka was gonna put like some obscure like obscure hints, you know, like you gotta think about it, but no, this is actually pretty obvious. Hey. Go to the forest where there's demons, you know? Here's a village called Gaga Village. Jiro's hotel is Kaka. This is like really on the nose.
I left all the hints to One Piece in this. All the poneglyphs, all the road poneglyphs. Yeah, they're all just right here. They're all just in this book. We could have just read fucking Gold Roger's journal when we talked to Rayleigh. But no, we want to make this difficult for ourselves. That's the last 44 episodes of this fucking show. Anyway, now the fucking Cerebrins are learning to...
Yeah, look, they're rethinking life, you know, right? Like, hey, maybe we don't have to be the bad
maybe we
guys,
can join the Donbrothers.
Or yeah, I think they'll accept our team, you know.
Yeah.
Right? And then it just turns out Sononi just wants to join just to be next to Inuzuka.
Yeah, I mean, look, she's horny for him, and fucking Sonozo wants to help her with fucking her manga. Like, hey, look, this could work. This could work. We could all get together, and if we take these three and add them to the team, and we can kick out fucking Kijino and take away his gun, I think that'll all work out.
Right, but Sononi's like, oh no, don't never accept us. We have conflicting.
We've done too many bad things. Hey, it worked for the Quincy's. I mean, kind of.
Right, and then hey, boy, I'll let you know. This is the first time I'm hearing about the Ring of Forgiveness.
The Ring of Forgiveness is such a what the fuck? The fuck is a Ring of Forgiveness even mean? What does that even mean?
Sononi said, I was like, did I miss something?
I just like.
Has this been addressed before in the show? I legitimately think like everything else in fucking Donbrothers, I'm not sure if I actively missed this plot element or if this is the first time we're being introduced.
I also just don't understand why it's even being brought. Like what does it mean that is because the way that they show it is like a ring, like a fucking like halo ring, like a fucking ethereal disc. Is it small? Is it big? Do you put it on your finger, or does it surround the planet?
It looks like a bunch of post-it notes just stacked on
what is this thing? It looks like a fucking not Bop It. Simon Says like toy. Like, what is this? Why is this a fucking thing?
Right? How is this? Right? Like I guess this is how I'm gonna bring back all the humans we killed with the Ring of Forgiveness. I don't understand how is this ring gonna figure. How is this ring gonna do it? You know, I feel like this is like so late in the show for us to introduce this magical ring that could save human lives. Bring them back from the dead. As it clearly shown, the Donbrothers didn't care. Like, hey, look, if you get deleted, hey, look, Damn. R.I.P. You know, I'll send a card to your family after this.
Yeah,
you know?
no. We'll have Shinichi come by and give your family a fucking haiku. He'll send you a tasteful card, a poem that makes him think about your dead son.
And afterwards, you have to pay him too. By the way, well, this is not complimentary. This is
but you have to pay him. But he doesn't like money, so you have to pay him in potatoes.
Yeah. You gotta give him a dinner. After that, you have to cook him a dinner. You have to cook him dinner for the night too. By the way.
Jeez. Anyway, they get to fucking Jiro's village and nobody's fucking there, but there are bestials looking around and trying to fucking, trying to, I don't know what the fuck the bestials are doing there. Like, why are the bestials there? Anyway, they discover that it's probably, the secret door is probably in, Jiro's dad's fridge, I guess.
Yeah.
And then...
but it turns out, hey, this isn't the way to Narnia, it turns out, you know, like, this, right? This is not it, right?
Anyway, fucking, the interaction between Inuzuka and Taro of just, like, trying to be, like, trying to get him in the fucking fridge is, like, so psychopathic on Taro's case, and, like, so stupid on, like, Inuzuka's case that it's honestly one of the more entertaining parts of this entire fucking show. But it's, like, so...
And you can fit, you know, look, just get small.
Just shove your head in the fucking, like, fridge.
Right, it's like two actual insane characters. Like, one character wants to go through the fucking,
refrigerator.
One character wants
and
to
the other one's just like, no, this'll help you get through the refrigerator.
There's a secret portal in the fridge, you know, right? We gotta go through it. And yours like,
I'll help you.
In, you know, right? It's so fucking stupid and dumb. And it just fucking, and like, that doesn't fucking work, it turns out.
Yeah.
And then that doesn't turns out it doesn't work.
And
right?
Jiro's dad shows up to go, hey, you guys trying to rob me? I don't think that's what's happening, sir. I just don't think that's what's happening.
Right, and then here we go, the best bit of the show, of this episode. Two mysterious new character. What's up with these characters?
Yeah, they've got eyes, and
what are they? Who's this? Who are these two mysterious character? Right, that knows who they are. Right? What's their deal? You know? There's a character that's gray and a character that's purple.
Yeah, oh boy.
Right.
Also, is she just eating pasta? Yeah, she's just having, like, pasta fucking... There's a lot of pasta in this show, I've noticed. Like, but it looks like she was just having, like, spaghetti with, like, fucking meat sauce. But hey, they're here to harass the Cerebrin trio again. So there's now a trio. There's literally 6 Cerebrins. So there's a trio that has gone through this entire series and gone through an arc, like a character development arc, and have now come full circle. And now there's a new set of basically another trio of Cerebrins that have showed up to be antagonistic because our old antagonists were about to be good, and we were down to just let's deal with the bestial issue, and they went, more Cerebrin. I would like more Cerebrin, please.
You look, you know, hey, look, if 3 bad guys becomes 3 good guys, we have no bad guys, you know, right? Right? We gotta
make more bad guys.
It's just like Kamen Rider. And look, we'll take the Kamen Rider Geats-up approach here, but do it the opposite way. We'll just add more characters into the mix instead of subtracting more characters from the mix. You know,
it also doesn't help that fucking there's still the fucking what was I gonna say? Murasame fucking issue.
Yeah, look, we got 5 episodes that we'll resolve. We'll resolve Murasame, you know, right? There's no way we cannot resolve Murasame. We're gonna find out who this mother character is at some point, you know, right? You know, hopefully. A lot of people are saying, like, look, they're gonna address Murasame's fucking mother at some point, you know, right? Right? It's like the scene, it's the Anakin meme in anime. It's like, right?
You're gonna address it, right?
There's like so many plot holes left. You gotta address all this within the last 5 episodes without rushing it, right?
Anyway, hey, back to the fucking, I guess, main plot? Fuck, who knows?
Oh yeah, the dad, the police dad is the penguin.
The penguin
right?
bestial. Yeah,
Oh,
but he's the penguin
bestial,
and also he makes real good food, which hey, that looks real tasty. And also, he's a member of the Dawn Clan, also, so he's a bestial and a Dawn Clan member.
Right? Who realize like, hey, I like living.
Yeah, I'm not here to die.
I've learned.
I ain't gonna try and start shit.
Right? I'll tell you anything, everything you
so
guys
long
want
as
to
you
know.
touch me. Hey, look, just give me a back rub. I'm not. Look, okay, give me a back rub and you rub my feet. Don't leave the house or I'll fucking keep you in false imprisonment. You can't cancel me.
Right.
But like, I just really love that Taro is starting to figure out how to like work with Inuzuka like pretty quickly, and he's like, oh, you don't like it when I order you around, but if I ask you nicely, like you do it. Oh, that's easy. But this.
Yeah, we learned some
bits.
Oh
man,
you know,
finally
like, hey,
explanations from shit.
We finally learned what the deal with the bestials are, you know, like, oh yeah, they're still alive, yo. Just because we took over their bodies and everything, they're still alive. We gotta keep the original source, right? Look, always keep the original source code available, right? You never know when you're gonna need to use that source code. But it turns out he's been around for 100 years within this part of the story, so it's absolutely insane. I was like, oh, okay, sure. I mean, I guess that gives you enough time to learn about humanity and why you don't want to kill it, you know, right? It's like it's literally the plot of Terminator, fucking Dark Fate.
I don't even know.
I think was the last one that came out.
I don't even know.
Right, the one that no one liked, right? And then because the plot of that is that it turns out that that Arnold Schwarzenegger, the T-800, 200, whatever the fuck, learned to be a human after killing John Connor. Right? He's like, oh yeah, after killing this 8-year-old boy, I learned not to kill humans again. That's literally the plot of Terminator Dark Fate.
Man, it's really one of those things of like, I don't think we needed to make this many movies. It's a good IP, but maybe we need to rethink how we like build on it, maybe just a little bit. Hey, remember that fucking Sarah Connor or whatever fucking Terminator TV show that was on for like 2 seasons, maybe? Yeah, that was weird. Anyway,
Look, at some point, every Terminator movie has got to stop being a sequel to Terminator 3, right?
That's because they keep trying to retcon shit and be like, no, okay, that was one thing, but this is the actual follow-up to Terminator 2. It's like, no, it's not. It's not. You can't. Just because Christian Bale is hot right now with The Dark Knight does not mean that you can throw him into a fucking.
Wow, I did not realize how bad the Terminator timeline actually was. Oh wow, that is not a good link to post on.
Anyway, Taro's got his balls on the police officer's back, and Inuzuka steps on his feet because this is just turning into like weird kinky shit. Like I don't like this. I don't like this at all. But yeah.
But we need to know. We need to know. Look, don't you want to find your stupid missing
fiance?
Fiance, you know, we gotta do it. Look.
Anyway, right? I've been raising Jiro. Turns out he's been raising Jiro to fucking take over guarding the gate to the bestial forest, and like he's fully aware that like if the person that he's linked to dies, he's gonna die, and he's getting old.
He's been in that forest for 100 years.
Almost 100 years.
I don't know. I don't know how he's alive, right? Because is the forest keeping him sustained, right? Is he just? I assume he's just dying from natural age.
Oh yeah, he's definitely dying from
maintaining his body.
He's definitely just dying from old age.
Right, but like, boy, hey, the forest doesn't have the answer to immortality. Man, the forest can fucking make so that you don't need to eat, drink, or remove human waste, but it can't keep you alive.
Here's the thing. I also feel like. I guess they're like the beast. When a bestial chooses the human that they've copied, they're stuck to them. Jesus Christ! Look at that. That's a bad. Yeah, that is a bad timeline to post in that. But anyway, like, are they bonded with them for life? Because I feel like you just detach from the person that you copy, throw them back like into the wild because you've used them up and you switch to a new copy.
No, I think the way to make it sound like once you pick your humans, you're bounded forever. Like you need that human alive for you to be alive. You know, right? You gotta siphon their life energy. You know, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the way that he phrased it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, look, Inuzuka is getting impatient. Well, look, no, I'm gonna find Natsumi. You know, right? Here you go. Right, but Momoi's like, hey, no, don't do that. No. Hey, look, we're so close. We're getting the plot of the show resolved. Right?
I'm
right?
finding the answer to this. Like, even if I have to shoot you, fucking Momotaro, I'm cool, great. We have a fucking fight between once more, fucking infighting. Back at it again.
Mm-hmm.
God, and
yeah.
Kijino's looking for Miho with fucking flyers that he made with fucking MS paint and crayons.
This is like the creepiest.
And then he turns into a fucking goddamn Itotsuki again. How many times can this one man fall?
Oh, by the way, do you know who this week's Hitotsuki is? By the way,
no, I didn't even try.
It is Wild Force.
Cool, that makes sense. I get it. Fine. Why are we still doing this?
Hey, look, right. And hey, someone pointed out what last week Hitotsuki was. The connection was that the guy that turned into it just looks like the general character from that season. So that's it. It wasn't any more deep meaning, but I think this week's connection, if any, is that he put up a bunch of posters, and Gal Ranger, the season that Kijino transformed, is Hakuju Sentai Gal Ranger, and Hakuju is supposed to be a play on 100, right? And so Kijino puts up like 100 posters of his missing wife, right? And there you go. That's the connection, you know, right? There you go. I figured it out. Right? Yeah, because that's the whole point of Wild Force. Hey, Wild Force still a good season, by the way. Those Megazords still holds up.
They were cool.
You know.
Anyway, turns out Jiro's completely unhinged, and I guess I can't tell if he's hallucinating them completely, or if his police officer dad is like gaslighting him with like mind powers. But fucking, it's up to the other two to fucking break Kijino out of his stupidness.
Right, yeah, right, to get Jiro. I was like, hey, look, don't swallow this origami paper into your mouth, you know, right? Be careful, right? Yeah. And it just turns out, everything in Jiro's life has been a lie. It's been a lie since he was a baby, you know, right? Look, it turns out you were raised by the enemy the entire time, you know, right?
And the enemies just groomed you to take over afterwards. Anyway, Taro eats paper.
Right, and then we find out, like, hey, look, don't eat the bestial paper, you know, right? It could conflict due to the fact that you're a Don. You're from the Don clan or something, right? Yeah. And then, boy, alright, so this is not explained. I don't know how this actually happens, but hey, look, we get a cameo appearance, alright? Alright, so this is the Megazord for next year's season, you know?
What?
Right, and... Yeah.
Why is...
Hey, look, this giant bug thing, hey, look, it turns out it's from next year's season.
What? How is that even... Wait, what? How... I mean, I guess they have it already, but I mean... I hold on, I'm trying... Yeah, I mean, it's not... boy. Oh, yeah, I have seen this. Oh, I was just like, that's weird. Wait, but also... is it combined with... Oh, god damn it. Are we doing the same thing that they did with this season, where the Megazord from last season gets carried over into the next season? That's a really bad sign to me.
From what I could tell, at least with next season of King Oger, of King Oger, right, is that it's supposed to be independent. This is just,
but it's wearing Don Onita. It's like on Don Onitoja.
Oh yeah, no, that's not his actual head in the show. From what I tell, this is just a bit. This is like, hey, look, here's a cute little thing it can do, right? From the toy campaign.
Okay, so it's just showing that you can combine it with Don Onitaijin.
I don't know. You can buy. You get the head. That's it. You can't actually combine the Don Oni Oni Taijin.
So you can just here's a
King
spare
Ultra.
head that you could have.
Yep. If you buy them,
Jesus
if you
Christ.
pre-order the
Jesus
Megazord,
Christ.
you get Don
Fuck
Oni
that.
Taijin's
Fuck
head. for you to
this.
slap
Fuck all
on.
this. That's stupid. Why would you? What the? I mean, God, I guess that's better than them continuing.
I mean, it makes
I
sense.
mean, it's better than them
I'm pretty sure
continuing
they weren't gonna
the
build-
more of this fucking
They
goddamn
were
train
gonna
wreck.
build
but-
around. They were gonna build around the Don Oni Taijin Megazord.
Yeah.
You know, right? They're just like, fuck it. We're just gonna put the head
I
on.
guess.
That's it. It's way too much work. It's like too much work. But here you go.
But hey.
Okay. Well, here's next year's fucking season, and then everyone's too fucking stupid. Like, is that Don Oni Taijin? Like, what do you mean? No, it looks nothing like. I mean, I guess you guys have never actually.
I mean,
seen
but
it.
also they're
You
like,
guys
is it
come
the
to
bug
buy?
version of Oni Taijin? Because I mean, it does have the face, you know, but it's clearly all the other parts are very
Right.
different. But like,
Mhm. But I like how everyone's assuming, like, oh, is that Don Oni Taijin? Like, what do you mean? How do you guys not know what your own stupid Megazord
yeah,
looks
it's I don't know. But hey, look, so far, I mean,
It's a
hey,
giant-
it looks better than Oni Taijin, honestly. So fuck it.
Right? It has there's a bunch of bugs everywhere, going
Yeah.
around. You know, right?
I'd much rather, honestly. Hey, and also it's practical. Like it's still fucking like it's back to like a actual practical like suit that like it isn't all fucking CGI. There's CGI there, but it actually is a person walking away. Cool. That actually looks pretty good. I don't like the idea of them ever having to touch like. I don't like the idea of there being even the smallest bit of crossover between the King Oger and this shit, because
I mean, I guess it's just the new trend Sentai is doing.
it's
now,
trying to pass the
where they
baton
have
like
next year's
Kamen Rider
Megazord.
does or something.
Right, like how in the Kamen Rider movies, right? The next
Or
season,
or even in the
season
series
Kamen
where
Rider-
the next Kamen Rider makes a cameo like at the end of the that's
right.
that's fine, but I just it automatically sullies the taste in my mind if they even show up for a microsecond in this fucking train wreck. Just being in Don Brothers, implying that they have any relation
this gear-
to
this-
any relationship
Right,
to
because
this
this
world.
thing doesn't
is
even
bad.
explain how it
Yeah.
shows up, right? There's like no actual reason for this thing.
Just
shows
pops out of
up.
a vortex
It just
and does shit.
appears. Right? It's not like Momoi found like a fucking box. Like, hey, what's up with this gear?
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna put it in and shoot and see what happens. Right? This thing just magically shows up. Right? Because at least within Zen Kaiger, right? So the way that Zen Kaiger approached Don Brothers, right, is that Zen Kaiger's dad gives him the Don Brother gears. He's like, hey, check out this gear. Be careful with it. You only get one use with it. Don't use it right away, you know.
Yeah.
Make it count, right? And then next episode's like, I'm using this gear. Oh, shit, that was cool. Don't know who the fuck that guy was. Why the fuck was he wearing a peach outfit, you know, right? That's how Zen Kaiger, at least Zen Kaiger, when they did the next season cameo appearance, right? They actually explained it within the show. But this one, it's just fucking I think God Kabuto, God
Assembly,
I
God
don't know the
Kuwagata,
names.
whatever fucking thing. Yeah.
right? At least this one is actually not explained on how it shows up. It just shows up like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
There you go. Or I'm like, fuck,
Yeah, sure, fine, whatever. Anyway, the bugs kill the fucking or knock Kijino back down to size just in time for all of these new characters to show up and just fucking murder Kijino. The other three Cerebrids just show up and just murder Kijino, and that's just fine. Fine. If it gets rid of Kijino, fine. I'm totally down with it. Fuck it. I'm glad they showed up. They're the best characters that we've ever had. They killed the fucking goddamn worst character. Jesus Christ.
Okay, the Megazord is called the Osama King, Osama Gatai King Oger. Boy, that does not sound
I mean,
right.
yeah, it's the King combined King Oger. Osama Gatai, like, you know, our king, like, combine, like, the king combines into the King Oger, basically, you know, that's...
Yeah. I mean, but the problem, that's just the name of the sensei.
Yeah, I get it.
Right? Because usually these yeah, so usually with the mecha name, it actually has an actual
Yeah, like
formation name,
like
but
Oni
the mecha
Taijin and stuff,
formation
yeah.
name- right? Like Onitaiji is not called Dawn
Right, yeah,
Brothers, right?
it's not the Dawn
The name
Brothers,
of this mecha is literally... This mecha name is literally just the series name, except they just switched the Sentai with Gatai. I was like,
yeah.
fuck. This is actually really dumb. The fact that this is how I'm fighting about the name of the fucking Megazord right now is actually tilting me right now. The fact that this is his fucking name.
Anyway, fucking, they kill Kijino, and that's the best thing ever. And then, Taro, and Taro has well, yeah, but they actually kill Kijino. Like, and hey, all of these, if anything, the only thing I've learned from the 3 fucking, other Cerebrans showing up is we could have had 6 actual, ranger suits. Like, actual human ranger suits. But instead we got real stuck on this fucking Momotaro shit, and we got real fucking weird with it. We could have had cool suits. But no, we had to go with Momotaro. We had to make CGI dumbassery.
Oh, look, the problem is, the Ultraman suit doesn't look like a Sentai outfit. They look like Ultraman
yeah, well, they look
outfits,
good.
Right?
So, sorry.
Right, you can't let the kids think that they're watching Ultraman.
Yeah, when you're making your show about an unhinged man's obsession with his wife that's ultra possessive and fucking, like, absolutely fucking unhinged and unhealthy. God. Anyway, fucking goddamn next episode, more shit happens, I guess, and Taro's in the village getting sucked off by trees. Whatever, fuck it. Everything's happening. It's all a bunch of fights. I don't know. Fuck this shit. This sucks.
Yeah. Right. Next episode, I'm assuming next episode we're gonna resolve the Natsume plot line,
that's a bold assumption with this. That's a bold ass assumption.
Look, there's 4. Look, let's see. So the major plot line we still have to resolve are Natsume. What the fuck is the deal with the fucking I don't even remember the dad, Momoi's dad.
Oh yeah, the guy that's in jail. I think it was Jin, wasn't it?
Yeah, right. Jin. Oh yeah, that's right, Jin. We gotta bring Jin out of jail at some point.
I don't know that we have to.
He can't stay. Oh, right, we gotta break Jin out of jail. We gotta find out what's Murasabe and his mother, right? I don't know if we're gonna address fucking Zen Kaiger or fight Kaito's situation, right? Right. What else? What are our fucking random plot lines maybe we gotta resolve? The new Cerebrus, that's like 5 plot lines, right? We gotta resolve, and there's 5 episodes left, right? I feel like that's good. If they just resolve 1 plot line per episode, we can finish this series.
I'll be honest. Right? What I need from this show, honestly, the only way that this show could end properly is not them wrapping up the fucking sneeze. Is not them fucking addressing. It's not them addressing all these plot lines, all this shit, trying to make it make sense, because they can't. They're just let's just admit they're never going to fucking make it all make sense. What I need it to do is spend an entire episode of them bowing and saying I'm sorry, like they're a fucking parliament member that got caught mismanaging funds, and they're crying and bowing for 25 fucking minutes just to fucking try and make good on all this fucking terrible shit that they made us all go through. I'm gonna look up, hold on. Japanese, there was, Parliament member crying.
Boy, I know, that's a lot of things that does.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see, Ryutaro Nonomura, this was from 2014, the Japanese crying politician.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a misappropriation of funds. I'm trying to remember if how long did he... Man, he also is suspected of misusing 17,000... Well, this has it listed in euros, but 3 million yen is 1,700 dollars, or maybe it's close to $1,800 or whatever. But it's that's not that much of a fucking mismanagement of funds. But okay, I'm trying to see. I want to see how long did he. Oh, is he dead now? Uh-oh.
Oh.
No, he is not dead. Okay, cool. Thanks. All right, cool. Well, good. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking at all the memes of him crying for fucking a minute and a half. Yeah, but that's what I need. That's what I need. I need that. I need them to come out
Right.
and be Ryutaro Nonomura. And just give me a nice, good cry for a while, and apologize. That's the kind of ending I need for this show.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
I think that's it. Thank
for this
God.
week's episode.
Fuck.
All right. All right. Look, only 5 more episodes to go.
Yeah,
you know,
I guess.
right? Look. Hey, look. It's like Doctor Strange says. We're in the end game.
Oh, this is the end game. Thank God.
All right. That's this week's episode. Coronavirus is still a thing. Washington's we're investigating shots. Boosters a thing now. Kate, thanks. Bye.